So I was working in this design studio, and I was, for example, I was doing live drawing for 4 nights a week, and then maybe on Saturdays I would be hiring my own model. I'd be going to the Anatomy Museum at Monash University and studying the specimens there. Like they literally have a head in a pot, with exposing various bits of anatomy, or a leg, or a set of lungs, or whatever. So I was making drawings from those at Monash Uni, purely out of a sort of self-interest, personal kind of project. Chess was another pursuit that you can be quite obsessional about. I only started playing quite late in life, when I was 30, but I initially I had a chess coach and played quite often at Melbourne Chess Club. Played in the Australian Championships when they were in Melbourne. Played in the Victorian Championships in a reserve section. It gets a bad rap. Everyone thinks of chess and they think of old men in brown leather jackets, smoking pipes and dirty old rooms in the back of a coffee shop or something. I became more interested in that side of things and pursuing a career in graphic design. So I quit my job and basically lived off my savings for maybe a period of 4 years. So just really dedicating myself to drawing, literally dozens and dozens of sketchbooks and a pile of old figure drawings that were going brown, 4 foot high in the corner. And it came to a stage where I literally maybe had $150 left in the bank, and I thought, well, I better do something about this. And I was honestly going to drive a cab or something. But it's quite interesting, just the whole chess and creative individuals. There's been some really quite significant 20th century artists who have been crazy about chess. Like there was Picabia and Man Ray, but most importantly Marcel Duchamp, who is arguably one of the most influential and important artists of the 20th century. He literally gave up his art career to play chess. And I happened to buy the Age newspaper on a Saturday, and there was an ad saying artist required at the Royal Children's Hospital. And because I still have my design folio, and I had some reasonably nice pieces from the design studio after graduating, and I had a whole set of sort of medical kind of related images that I'd made at Monash. I went for an interview and I got the job, and I've been basically there ever since. So quite often having a drawing will really help explain the concept in a very effective manner. It sounds trite, but it is true. The old the picture tells 1,000 words. To some extent, that is true. I think there are, it is can be a very creative pursuit, and it's quite. I mean, just the aesthetics of the game appeals to me, because you've got these very simple elements. You've got a very simple set of rules. Physically, you've got this set of very simple objects, but the possibilities that lie within those constraints are almost infinite. Maybe creativity is just making unusual connections, or connections between disparate concepts that other people haven't made in the past, and that somehow generates something new and novel, and it's interesting.